Are you watching all this? You must be. Okay, it's all leftover paint that we're just using it up. You know, he doesn't have the money to take and go buy brand new paint. And there's nothing wrong with old paint. We're recycling. There we go. Clean paint up. We may need more black paint, so I'll stick that there just in case. Lid on. Okay, there's that. And we're ready. Outline. Okay, we're going to let that tack up for a few minutes and then put another coat on it to get our black color to come out. Basically, this is a Corvette black made by Omni. It's a green color. It's made to be black. I don't know why, but that's how it is. We just got back from lunch. We've had plenty of time for our black base to dry, so now I'm going to go ahead and put our outline around our numbers. And so I just got tape around them and put an outline. And we'll do our stripes. Okay, let's see here.
So why exactly are you taping around the outside, Kurt?
That's going to be our back shading on the numbers.
Oh, and what's the back sheeting going to do for us?
It's going to make the numbers stand out a little better. It's giving some definition. Yeah, it would look okay with just white numbers, but this is going to give it a nice little black outline around each number. I don't know, it just looks good. Just looks good. I hope.
And how exactly are we going to do this? We're going to go back in with what color?
Well, the next thing, we can tape off our black here, do all of our back shading around these numbers. And then the next thing we're going to do is our stripes will get taped off. And then once we're done with the stripes, we're going to do silver outline around the stripes. And then the next color you see near these will be the red, because there's no silver going around this. These are just going to be white numbers with a black outline and a shading, like as if the light was hitting them in an angle. It's a shade on them like they were block letters. All of that done except for the center. this probably looks funny on film, but when it's finished, you'll be like, oh, so that's what the heck he was doing. This one. There. Yeah, this is one of those things that just won't make sense until we peel the tape off it. When you see it with the tape all peeled off, then it'll be like, oh, okay. Like block lettering like we did in junior high school. We do the shading on the numbers and all that they teach you in school, in art class. Yep, I actually learned something in school. Oh my God. I don't know what they teach kids these days. Kind of just freehanding this stuff. I really didn't sit down and do no drawing or anything of this. I'm just freehanding it from experience, and you know, it'll look alright. Sure, it'll look good. It'll look better than a plain old white number just slapped on the car. Get a little detail to it.
So you seem like you're about done with the numbers. How long did this take you so far?
I think we got maybe 2 hours in everything so far, not including paint time. But I am just about done with them. I just got to outline the one on the roof now, and the one on the other door, which, you know, well, maybe got 15 minutes in outlining each one. And, you know, I don't know.
How long do you think this would have took you if you would have done it the other way that everybody else does it?
Well, I'd have gone to the graphic store and bought the vinyl and just slapped them on there and done. Tape measure first. Give us an idea of what we're doing. Our first stripe, let's see, we'll start, let's see, 6 inches will go. Yep, 6 inches will go, so 6 inches will start our first stripe. That's our first stripe. Tap right down with our 6-inch mark. got it crooked one way or another. It looks like garbage. So now we got our hood where it's going square across. Now our stripes that run down our fenders and down the side will be the equals on the side, because they can only look at one side at a time. They're set to go. Now they can look all they want. It looks pretty. Okay, so let's go to this there. Three different size stripes. There are three different size stripes. Not much different, but each one's a little bit different. One's a little wider than the other, smaller as they go. Now I'm going to carry that on down the side of the car. And now down the side. And then what I got to do is decide how I want to connect it all together now. And what I want to do for an end, if I want to just go straight back and stop, or if I want to do a curve up like he's done, which really I don't see a reason to do that. That's going to make it a little bit funny looking. So I think we're going to do something just straight on down the side of the car. Let's see, next thing is 14.
You do it like the Boss does on their Mustang.
It's going to look similar to that out here, then down and back. It'll be similar to that, but it'll be this triple stripe that he's wanting on here. So let's see here. Now the hood's got to come off for me to be able to get my tape to go under it, so it looks good when the hood's off the car. So for now, what I need to do is get me a piece of tape out there as far as I can. Mark for each stripe. And I lift the hood off the car. And start striping the fenders. That. So I'll go over here and move my tape and stuff. Hood down. 12.5 inches from the beginning of the first one. My pencil didn't mark it. The mark's there, but then no pencil lead came out. Okay, we're good to go now. Okay, now we're going to square. And let's see, I need something square to work with. This side. Stripes, we want a little bit of spacing away from the numbers. So. That's our ends and beginnings. Now let's see, do I like that or not? Looks just like his drawing. Just like that in the drawing, how it looks on the card. Except the back here, I'm just going to go straight down the side. Make each one a little bit longer than the other. Eighth inch overlap and an eighth inch overlap. Eyeballing. three of them stripes squeezed past that little area. Inch stripe.
If I had to guess, it looks like half of the next stripe is gonna go over the off the fender well a little bit, and probably the next one is gonna go all the way off of it, then come back.
Right, and I'm trying to figure out something custom to do as we speak. 'Cause right now I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And if it goes off the fender,
Well, I mean, it's,
oh well. They should have put an opening for the tire there. Or I should have scooted them way back onto the cowl and I don't know, that the way he drew that looks like them stripes go over the back of the hood.
yeah.
I mean, it's got a scale drawing, it's a something like that, he said.
Well, I mean, what is it? Isn't it like the Super Bee or one of those cars? The stripes go off the fender and
He
come
said
back.
something like that. Now, hold on, this is giving me an idea now. Because really, I'd rather keep the stripes, as much of the stripes up above this body line as possible.
Yeah.
There's only so much of them I can squeeze up there, though.
Yeah. I think they'd look fine if part of them ran off the fender and then came back on.
Yeah, that would look okay, but I'm sitting here looking at it thinking, what can I do to be custom that would get them to kick back a little and maybe do something different? Actually, it would look fine that way, and I think the other fender is longer in that area. Yeah, the other fender, the front of the openings here, where that one, when you're taking a left turn, this one they got the fender that far from the tire here, and that one it's further back at the back. Not much though. We're not gonna worry about it. I'll come up with something here as I'm doing it. It's not an exact sign. I mean, if this was somebody's hot rod, we'd have had a much better drawing of it, and everything had been thought out more. Right now, it's a matter of he needs this car done.
Looks like what you could possibly do on the back here, maybe, since you didn't have too many ideas, is like how it comes like this.
Take and put them into a point.
I was thinking like that would look pretty cool, wouldn't it? The end of it.
Yeah, cut it in an angle to match kind of around the fender well or something would be fine.
Yeah, that would look nifty.
It's got to match something. That's all there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll come up with something to do with it for sure here as we do it, because it's just going to happen the way we're doing it.
It's a
the way it's going to end up.
It's a custom job. It's going to be custom.
Yeah,
Make it up
it's
as
one
you
off
go.
here.
Yeah.
I've done flame jobs on people's car before, and you know it's all freehand from the beginning, and you put a center line down the hood of the car or wherever you start your flame job, and you freehand out one side, and then you get paper and start laying it on the car, and you trace it, and then you flip the paper and put whatever's on one side goes on the other. You know, that's how it's done. On these stock cars, they're not square. One side's shorter than the other. One side's cattywampus, the other's crooked as you know what.
Uh-huh. You hear that? It is starting to come together. It looks pretty good with that tape on it. It might have some
Well, it's gonna wait till we put the next color on it.
it'll start looking.
Let's see. After we put the next color, then it's gonna be some quickie tape over the edges only,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be putting red paint on this thing in no time after I tape both sides of it, because the hood's done. As soon as I get this all taped and papered, the next color is going to go on it, and you know,
Damn.
20 minutes later, we're going to do about 10-15 minutes worth of striping, and we're painting the car red.
Sweet.
It's you watch how quick it goes together now. Now, there's no rule saying that I can't take this middle stripe, the little one,
Yeah.
and make it turn quicker and come out on top.
That would be different.
There's no rule that says it can't do that, and then that makes it to where I have room to bring this stripe down and keep it up onto the car.
Huh. So make the next one higher up.
Well, the next one's going to take and make a turn and go through
Yeah.
this one.
Kind of like
And we'll leave a border line through here.
Huh.
So let me start by taping off that border to keep it from...
That'd be nifty. Improve on his design.
He said something like that.
Oh.
Something like that's what he's going to get. he's not gonna, he's gonna look at it and he's gonna love it. There's no specific design here. Let's see, a border for this.
What I'm thinking about doing for a lot of this taping is I'll just like
And this
have it on fast.
automatically gets that much spacing, so. I'm gonna go ahead and do this on this one stripe only, so that I get my spacing correct from the get-go. Okay, so next one is June 13/16. Let's break out some other stripe tape. Now this is a little bit harder to do the straight lines with, but this will be awesome.
What do you think about those cheap little paints that like Advanced Auto Parts sells in the little quarts for like 20
Two foot
bucks?
color,
Yeah.
waste your money.
That-
By the time you buy enough of that to paint something, I mean, you can go to the paint store and get real paint. That's, I haven't really used that. I'm sure it's has a certain amount of quality with it, but in the long run, it's probably cheaper to go to the paint store and buy the right stuff.
Probably. That's a good point.
I don't know why. I don't know. I've only got so much faith in Duplicolor products.
Really?
Okay, Mom. You take care. On that one, 3.5. Too far, sorry. We want this to come down and basically shoot through the center of that rope. Okay, he definitely wants some silver in between. To about a half an inch.
Oh, we won't know till it's done.
But I can just look at it when I get done here with what I'm attempting to do, and I'll have an idea if I like it or not.
Hmm.
In between stripes is 3 inches. About 3 inches there. Come out about 3 here. Good. Now why can't I take this one? Say the hell with that 3 inches there. Bring it down a little more narrow. And end this war. I'm not scared of that. That looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The worst it can happen is he won't like it.
You gonna do that with the?
Put a foot up my ass.
You gonna do that with the next two?
I think I'm gonna do something the exact opposite. Have the stripe go more up this way with the next one.
Huh.
And the middle one, I'm not sure how I'm gonna finish that middle one. Maybe that middle one's what I'm gonna do something cool with. But yet the bottom one can just be another point.
All right. So have the bottom one be the matching one, I suppose you could say, and then the middle one be the odd one.
Okay, this piece of tape here. Hang out there. Don't go nowhere.
It's funny if you think about it. The
I
top
think it's
one's
starting to grow on me.
the top one's gonna be the thicker one, and then it's the one that comes to a point.
And this one here, it ends up right there is still good. I think we're gonna change this just a little. Let it get more of a curve. And lead it back into where it belongs. Rather than have it go a straight shot. Okay. I like that. And then for the rest of it, cut. Cut. That's cut. Fold. That gets fold. That gets fold. That gets fold. And this here will get there. Follow. There. There. Follow down to there. Let's see. This one depends somehow.
If you don't have your windows down.
Yeah. Okay, there's that and that and that. Okay, and the bottom line, this is gonna go off of there. And we will leave a gap in between it. So, we'll go. is figure out how to end the middle one. And that's going to be black. It's going to have silver outline. I don't want to overdo it with the outline. So how do I want to do this? Silver is going around it. I don't want to overdo the silver outline.
You could have it come to a point on the inside, kind of like,
Well, it's going to be a black stripe. What we've taped off so far is going to be black.
yeah.
And it's going to have something around it, and I still got to tape off the next thing.
Mm.
That's where it gets a little crazy.
Taping it
Because I
off.
don't want to end up with a bunch of tape and doing something custom on the end of that. So I had an idea, and now my idea is fading away.
Really?
And so is my rolls of tape. Now I've got more tape somewhere.
Hmm.
I need to find more tape, because now I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, bro.
I still have this thick tape, but
What's that? Oh, I got plenty of thick tape. I got plenty of stripe tape.
just not the stuff in
But
between.
making these long runs,
Is that a roundy round car?
no. Roundy round guys are smart enough to warm their motors up before they rev the snot out of them. That's the neighborhood idiot.
That's just a street rod or something?
That's the first time I heard it warm up all day. If he's revving it that hard,
It's not gonna last
I
very
don't
long.
see them rod bearings lasting much longer.
What about since you've done these, both of these in a point? You could do this one like on the
Well, I
inside.
had a cool idea, but it's a matter of how to pull it off.
Or you could, or you just have it be boring and be straight.
Yeah, boring is cool. Boring's not always as bad as it seems.
Uh-uh.
Let me just go ahead and tape this stuff off, and I'll think about it as I go. That's not good to run out of tape,
Mm-mm.
especially when I know I've got 2 or 3 brand new rolls of tape around here somewhere.
Wouldn't be inside.
Yeah, my child could have came out and got it and decided, oh, I need this tape more than Daddy, and yeah, it could be inside.
Yeah. You kid that bad?
Oh, when he needs a roll of tape, he knows where to go. Oh, Daddy's always got plenty of tape.
For a good reason though.
Now, I'm happy with all this, how it looks. So let me finish papering and taping this.
Right. And it's getting dark outside.
Oh yeah, it's gonna rain. Hopefully. We need the rain. Actually, I don't know if it rains, but we need it.
So how hard do you think it'd be to modify those headers we were talking about the other day?
Just time and effort. It's not. It can't be that hard.
Yeah.
You know, if we got some old headers to work with to get the the bends out of,
Yeah.
or go up to the exhaust shop and have a few pieces of pipe vent with fins in it that we can use to do what we're doing.
Because I got, the headers mostly work. It's just there's some
That's what you're
stuff I
saying. They
just
mostly
didn't do.
work, so you already got a good start.
Yeah, just like, one pipe in one would have to be
All right. So you're saying go boring here. Alright, to go boring,
Oh, you don't have to.
well, I'm just trying to come up with a plan here.
There's-
Because I know I got some silver going in here. And I could go boring on how I end the
well, you have silver and red, right?
silver and red color coming. Yep.
So, what you could do
If I could
is,
forget the middle one needing to be the same length as those, because it doesn't.
I got a thought, or no, that might be too much taping.
I have a thought here.
Oh. So, most of this taping is probably going to be on fast forward, so us talking will not be in the video.
Huh?
So most of this taping is
Is
going to, yeah, it's on.
Oh, okay.
So most of the taping is going to be on fast forward, so us talking will not be there. So, because I mean, unless I made an entire video out of just taping, I mean,
No.
a painting the car video wouldn't.
Too much talking and
Yeah.
not enough relevant. I mean, I'm not good enough at this. That guy, you know, you can tell it's not his first video he's ever done.
He could,
In here.
alright.
Pencil.
Alright, then. So what I was trying to do is just get a wide shot on half the car.
There's gonna be silver outline coming around this, and in between it, that's gonna be silver, and that's gonna be silver. So, really, we can bring the silver and let it follow back around to here, and just have a little ending that way with the silver. That's a matter of just doing something with this stripe here. Something quick and painless to end that. That will also, because he had said he'd like to have some little flames somewhere. There they are. There's his flames he wanted. Simple, quick, done. Razor blade, cut them out. Call it a day. here that's gonna get hit with silver. I'm gonna use a little. I'm gonna leave that just like that. That looks fine. There's his little flames he wanted. And now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna end my silver. And the bottom stripe is what's killing that. We need to follow more of a curve this way and then like that. And we're in the silver. The silver is just going to be a stripe come here, and then it's just going to follow here. And now the next thing I need to do is see how it's going to end there. It's going to end there. Okay, like that. That's good, that's good, and let's not waste any more of these two. I think we're gonna get us a bad storm.
Sounds like it.
Don't sound good out there.
Uh-uh.
Still in pure art aluminum, needing more tape though.
Definitely gonna need it for the other side.
Huh?
So we're definitely gonna need some more for the other side.
Yeah. These are some small rolls of tape here. We bought this crap. I've got good 3M tape here somewhere. Somewhere. What time is it getting to be?
5.
Oh, it's 5? Now, I'm going to try and cover up a lot of this black with this silver, because silver will cover easier than the black. Make a silent movie.
I figured a majority of this taping stuff's all going to be on fast forward anyways. Try to
Just right here. It's good for
try to cram like 15 minutes worth of this taping into like a 2-minute video or a 2-minute section.
So this is our first attempt.
I think that's about the only way I can get about a 10-hour video in an hour and a half.
Yeah, you can. And with all the crap going on here, man, this is a lot for the first 5 minutes. And I gotta admit, I'm probably not the most professional person when it comes to going out and smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, watching NASCAR.
Well, hey, all the rednecks are gonna love us.
I'm just surprised my girlfriend ain't danced out here naked yet.
She's got her friend in there she's chit-chatting with.
Huh?
So she's got her friend in there she's chit-chatting with.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's up in there with Minnie.
Oh.
Yeah, her and Minnie are good friends.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had a roommate.
Yeah, Minnie, Black Mustang, Minnie, the racing chick.
The what chick?
She drag races.
Oh, I don't know.
Got that little black Mustang. 5.0 Mustang.
Huh, I haven't seen it.
She'll give you a run for your money, boy.
Is it fast?
89. Fuel injected.
Is it fast though?
Huh?
Is it fast though?
What do you think?
I don't know. I've heard some of those drag racing cars that make a lot of noise, but not a lot of go.
Hers don't make no noise at all. Did you hear it pull up? She went out to that Gainesville Dragway with it
Wow.
several years back, and they had a little shootout to see about reaction times. She beat everybody, and she's got a stick shift.
Huh.
She beat them all. She sent the boys home.
Wow.
It don't matter if the car's fast, it matters how you drive it. She can drive. I've let her drive the Duster before. She can handle it. She can handle it. She knows what to do.
Did she scare you at all in it? Or you didn't ride with her?
No, she didn't let off the gas till it was straight again.
Oh, okay.
I told her rules, don't let off my gas pedal until the car's straight again, because it likes to get sideways.
Is that why the tires are starting to get bald back there?
It's starting to.
Oh, they still got a little bit of tread on them you could burn off.
That's good. I think I need a little bit wider rim.
Oh.
They're 7-inch wide rims, and I think I need 8s or 9s with those tires. It's 275, 60, 15.
Huh.
Cooper Cobra. But I'll tell you what, them Cooper Cobras sure do hook up good compared to them Daytons. So I like the Cooper Cobras. I'll throw some rock at them Daytons next time. I won't be buying them anymore.
I tell you what, I was just looking around at rims at the swap meet. I found a set of 18-inch wide rims for like $200. I was like, holy.
Yeah, all you need is a car to go with it.
Right? What on earth are you going to use 18-inch rims on? Something that's tubbed out all the way? I mean,
Yeah.
Wow.
18-inch wide tires. I mean, my God, your rear axle will be about that long.
yeah.
No matter how much the offset is.
I was looking for something about like 10 to 12 inches, not 18.
Well, my wagon that I'm building out back, it's got 15s.
Wow. Those are some tubbed out tires.
Yeah, that's some big ass tire. That is.
So the one Dad has underneath that red one is 14s and
They're 15s, right?
I think 14s or 15s.
15s.
He wants to get a set of 10-inch rims for him though. For when he wants to put when he So that way you can get some smaller tires and put on there just to drive around and burn off and stuff. Because those tires are expensive to put on that thing.
Oh yeah.
That little Thunderbird, not Thunderbird, Firebird, that was a stick shift, wasn't it?
The black one?
Yeah,
Yes, a 6-speed.
60. Alright.
It's badass.
I've always drove automatics. I'm not the best at sticks.
That's because you ain't had a stick.
Yeah.
Nothing like a stick shift car, man.
No.
Once you get a stick shift car, you can throw rocks at all the minutes. A lot more fun. Hey, can we do a video called How to Do a Proper Burnout?
Oh, why not?
Cool. Or you just throw tires to waste.
You get some 15.
That and find a place where you can do it where the cops don't give us a ticket.
Right, not fitting.
Industrial fry some tires, man.
You any good at drifting?
Huh?
You any good at drifting?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go do it too. In the duster. So you couldn't.
I can't believe they made drifting a sport now.
Why not? It's cool.
It's cool.
Tire smoke. I mean, it's got everything you need for fun.
It says that. No arguing there.
They're doing it at Bronson Speedway.
Really?
Yep. We can go up and do that.
Huh.
Video that all you want. That you'll have a ball of that.
I always thought drifting would be fun. It looks
I've
cool.
done it in my Pro Figure 8 car.
Oh?
Yep, just playing around. Took the ex-wife up to the ex-wife wanted to come up and just dropped the kid off one night. And I was like, well, hey, why don't you come on in tonight? Blah, blah. And they let her in free at the gate. So she was up there and I was testing the motor out and I wanted to see what the hell that thing was doing. I was up there drifting. The whole track.
Wow.
The Figure 8 track.
They say anything?
What could they say?
I don't know.
There's only Figure 8 car showed up that night.
Oh.
Do anything you want when you're out there in practice.
Okay. Cool.
It was fun. I loved it.
How the tires
The
look?
flagger was up there. It was on junk tires. It was the first time I brought the car out with that motor.
Oh.
And I was just playing. I had the Dodge 360 in there just to see what it would do, and it did what I wanted. So I went out and raced the next weekend.
Sweet.
We had borrowed a motor from somebody and really didn't like borrowing the motor from him. And it turned out to be not the best people to be hanging out with. And so we were playing around with something of our own to get that borrowed motor out of the car. So we put a Dodge motor together and that's what we did. We just wanted away from that guy.
Oh, speaking of motors, guess what I saw at the swap meet? An old, I think they called it a Rocket 88.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know much about them, but it looked
Nailhead
interesting.
or something.
Huh?
We call it a nailhead.
Something like that. I saw an old Hemi from like the 50s or something.
Yeah, that was right behind us.
Yeah, somewhere over there. That Rocket 88 was,
54 Hemi he had there sitting.
yeah. First time I'd ever seen a Hemi that old.
He's been around a long time. It's a bad motor.
You think it's anything like the ones nowadays, or?
Oh, come on. Nothing compares to a 426 Hemi.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Hemi.
Here's the quarter panels now. We're going to get a little bit. Started, you probably wondered why I didn't paint the quarter panels, but that's because the deck lid's got to be opened and closed so you can get the lift underneath it. So that's pretty much why I did it that way. Now, this is going to dry, and I'm going to go ahead and paint some other parts of the car and come back to it. We're going to get another coat on the roof, and then I will just be done with the roof. Yeah, we're going to give this a minute to flash off. We're going to go and shut the trunk lid back because the trunk lid only needs so much. Red car, black stripes with silver outline. I think we got this.
I think so. You want me to work on tape on the other side, or you want to do it?
No. Run around the video camera and have a ball.
Alright. Well, I mean, I just wanted to want some help on the other side.
That's all good.
Okay. So you want me to?
Yeah, because if something goofy starts happening and I'm doing it, my baby. Ooh, I think I like it. Not perfect, but
That's sprint car. Numbers turn out pretty darn good.
yeah, I'll have to run around and do a little touch up. First glance at it, he's gonna love it. Love is gonna love this. I'm not saying, this ain't my best work, this is fake. This is just what he's getting from what we're doing.
So what do you use for touch-up work? Just like a little paintbrush, or?
Yeah, I got a striping sword that I'll use.
Okay. Like pinstriping brush?
Yeah, pinstriping brush I've had for probably about, I don't know, probably since I was 15 years old. Guy gave it to me and said, hey man, try this out. And I'll tell you what, he sat there for about 10 minutes giving me a little tutorial about how to use it. And I was like, holy crap, and you know what? Playing around with it and remembering what he said, I learned a lot.
Wow.
And it ain't clear coated yet.
Somehow we're getting water all over this hood.
Huh?
So somehow we're getting water all over this hood. I mean, the paint's already dried on it, but...
Well, it wipes off.
Okay.
We don't really care about that. Hey, that hood will be the second thing crashed. First thing to be crashed would be that quarter panel. Oh, yes, I'm liking it.
Nice. Very nice.
He'll like it.
You probably like it
Hey,
just the way
if
it
he
is.
don't, then he'll have to take it to the paint shop up the street.
Is there one up the street?
There's a bunch of them up there.
Oh,
They ain't gonna touch their stock car.
no?
So what I'm doing them.
Why not? Too much work? Not enough money?
Too much work for the money. I mean, they'll give it one coat paint job and then you can take it to Mako.
Hmm.
Mako will put a coat of paint on it. It won't even look this good. They won't put no stripes, they won't do nothing, and they won't do no body work.
Mm-mm.
It'll be one color and half the interior will be painted the wrong color. We've taken the time to mask off the interior, the undercarriage, you know, he didn't want nothing painted but the outer body. He's got a lot of time and effort, this car. He didn't want the motor painted or nothing, you know. I mean, I don't want my motor all covered with overspray. All masked off. And oh my God, this is looking sweet. Not my best work, but it's looking good. If I was a million gazillionaire doing this just for a hobby, and I think I would spend more time on it to make sure that it was perfect. But
Well, this will all be scratched up in a couple of weeks.
I'll give it a night.
I think those letters turned out pretty dang.